Salutations. So hello. Um I'm apparently making another video. Who knew? It just it's happening at this moment, as you can guess, because it's the video and I really have no idea what I'm going to say. So it might not be good, or it might be good, it might be funny, it probably won't be sad. Um because this is how I roll. Yes. Bam. Okay. So apparently I have an overactive imagination in that, so I'm driving on the road, right? Driving, singing loudly to my music, and, paying attention, looking the sides of the road for deer, because around here, deer are, they like to try and see if they can get hit by a car. It's like their hobby. Anyway, so I'm driving along and I see a dead body all the time. I see dead bodies all the time, and I think, oh my god, it's a dead body. And I realize, no, it's not a dead body. It is a log along the side of the road. And then until that log is moved, whenever I drive by that area, I think, oh my god, it's a dead body. Now I mentioned this to my parents, right? My father, he's like, you see dead bodies? I'm like, yeah. Is that not normal? Apparently it's not. Who knew? Also, if there's like a tarp along the side of the road, I think there's a dead body on that. I'm going to pay attention to the news more. If I hear about a missing person, I'll check under the tarp and look for this missing person who's probably dead under the tarp. But then I think, one, I don't actively watch the news. Two, it's probably not someone from around here. If I was a axe murderer, do you know what I would do? Other than my other plan to hide bodies, which is you wait till there's a funeral, and then like just after the funeral, you dig up the grave, and then you put your body on top of that one, and then rebury it, and no one will find it. But until then, you could always um, take your body and drop it off pretty far away. And rural Iowa is a perfect place to hide a body. Anyway, so that's something I usually do. Another thing is, if you're hearing that buzzing, that's just, never mind it. I don't know if you're hearing that buzzing, but yeah. Another thing I do is, well, I see other things than dead bodies. Um, for instance, right, I'm driving along, as I do. When I go places, I drive, and I see a lion, like a full-blown man lion, massive, beautiful mane, and and I'm thinking, oh my god, it's a lion. He's escaped from the zoo. Everyone run! There's not even a zoo around here. Where's this lion come from? And I'm like, oh wait, it's a cardboard box along the side of the road, a pretty big one. You know? And so the next day, I'm driving by the same area, and I see a lion, and I'm going, oh my god, look at that massive lion. He's got a beautiful mane. Look how gorgeous that mane. And then I realized, no, that's the cardboard box from yesterday. And yeah, that's how that goes. And then the next time I drove by the area, the box was gone. So was the lion. I've also seen it was a tiny, 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 teeny, tiny goat. And actually, it was not a very small goat. Goat. I said goat, not goat. It was a grocery sack, a white one, balled up and stuck in the weeds. And recently, I also saw a like Tim Burton-ish giant nightmare creature. Um, but that's not what it was. I've also seen there there was a tree. They had cut part of it away to make room for the power lines, and I was driving with my friend. I said, look, that tree looks like a cock turned on its side. Or the letter L. Um, she saw the letter L in the tree, so that's where my mind goes. Another thing, this is the most recent one I saw, right? I see this giant, huge giant, I mean just giant. It was a massive earthworm. This is Louis here. It's my mom's American Bulldog. Um, this huge ass earthworm, and it was actually some tall grass. So this is things that I usually see along the side of the road that aren't actually there, but always makes my sister laugh till she cries when I tell my stories about what I see, because at work we were on break, and she just turned to me and goes, "Have you seen any dead bodies recently?" And I'm like, "No, but I have seen a lion." So I had to tell my lion story to her. And other people were there, and they were laughing as well, because I never talk at work, and yeah, so they laugh at anything I say. Well, that's all. See you.